Welcome, dear seeker. Let us begin in stillness, not by effort, but by awareness. Today I invite you into a wide and many-layered field of spiritual exploration, the living transmission contained within Light on the Path to Spiritual Perfection, book number 8. This book is not a single teaching, not a linear progression, not a closed system of doctrine. It is a living stream of spiritual reflections, techniques, insights, and experiential knowledge arising from real initiatory work among sincere seekers. It is the voice of spiritual life as it unfolds in complexity, paradox, and depth. The deeper purpose of this book is unveiling the hidden layers behind appearance, unveiling the laws behind experience, unveiling the spiritual dimension behind the material world. Because what we perceive outwardly is never the whole. Reality has layers, and spiritual perception is the art of seeing through them. One of the central spiritual themes revealed here is the profound distinction between appearance and essence. The world often appears impure, chaotic, disturbing, fragmented. Yet behind all forms, even the most distorted, exists a dimension of purity, origin, and divine meaning. Spiritual perception is the ability to sense the pure essence hidden behind outer imperfection. When this perception awakens, the entire understanding of creation transforms. Nothing is merely what it seems. Another powerful initiatory movement presented in this book is the refinement of human consciousness through discipline and psychological maturity. Spiritual development is not only mystical experience. It requires noble character, refined behavior, self-knowledge, and practical mastery of life. The seeker must learn to live within two worlds simultaneously, the refined spiritual dimension and the raw material world. To walk this path requires insight into human nature, strategy, psychological clarity, and conscious behavior. Spiritual maturity is not withdrawal from life, it is mastery within life. The book also reveals a profound understanding of divine interaction. Across cultures and traditions, human beings have worshipped gods and divine forces. These are not merely symbolic constructs, they represent real powers, virtues, and energies within creation. Through devotion, ritual, mantra, and inner receptivity, the seeker enters resonance with higher spiritual realities, receiving guidance, healing, strength, and transformation. Spiritual practice becomes relationship, living connection with the divine dimensions of existence. Another central transmission concerns the power of consciousness itself. Thoughts can be planted, shaped, intensified, and manifested. Through autosuggestion, autohypnosis, focused intention, and deep mental states, the human being becomes an active creator within the microcosm. The subconscious becomes receptive soil, ideas become seeds, and consciousness becomes creative force. Spiritual development includes mastery of this inner creative process. The teachings also reveal the vast structure of energetic reality. Breath, light, sound, mantra, elemental forces, cosmic energies, divine archetypes. Each of these can be accessed, cultivated, and integrated. Spiritual practice becomes a science of transformation, refining energy, awakening centers, harmonizing the microcosm with universal forces. Another profound theme explored here is awakening from illusion. Human beings are often surrounded by ideologies, mental constructs, and collective influences that obscure reality. True spiritual development requires discernment, the ability to distinguish natural law from imposed belief, truth from distortion, and essence from appearance. This clarity is liberation. The book also presents a powerful understanding of evolution. Spiritual development is not separate from natural development. It is an extension of it. Just as biological capacities unfold over time, spiritual centers awaken through training, experience, and refinement. Awakening is growth, and growth is natural, but conscious participation accelerates the process. What inner experiences may arise through engagement with these teachings? You may begin to sense subtle purity behind outer imperfection. You may feel increased clarity in distinguishing truth from illusion. Your perception of energy, thought, and intention may deepen. You may experience stronger inner focus, greater receptivity to spiritual influence, and a growing sense that life itself is structured, meaningful, and responsive. Gradually, a deeper awareness of sacred dimension of existence may emerge. Why are these teachings especially relevant today? Because modern humanity is surrounded by appearances, information, ideology, stimulation, yet often disconnected from essence. This creates confusion. Spiritual perception restores depth. It reveals what lies beneath and what is real and what is eternal. In an age of surface, depth becomes essential. Who is this book for? For seekers who wish to understand the hidden structure of reality, for those ready to refine their perception, discipline their mind, and deepen their relationship with the divine, for those who sense that life contains layers waiting to be revealed. Ultimately, this book supports awakening, inner mastery, and conscious evolution by teaching how to see, truly see. To see through illusion, to see essence behind form, and to see the divine within creation. When perception becomes pure, consciousness becomes aligned, and life becomes participation in divine reality. If something within you resonates, enter the book slowly, attentively, and reverently. Allow its insights to unfold within your awareness. For deeper initiatory training, structured practice, and living transmission, you may continue through For Mystics. And for those called to walk the path of conscious awakening within a dedicated spiritual field, the journey continues within Ordo Mysticus. You're welcome where perception becomes realization. May your awareness grow clear. May truth reveal itself within you. May divine light guide your seeing. Love, light, and service. I am Ray del Sol.